Hello, I'm Captain Gamer, and why not Team Fortress 2? Leaving in this little initial bit to show you that I actually got this recording by accident. Wanted to take a screenshot of one of my Stranges leveling up and accidentally mashed all my fraps buttons. So here we are with some engineer gameplay. This is actually a good old-fashioned Texan doubleheader. First off, going with some wrench engineer action, and then moving on to the Revengineer, also known as the combat engineer. What I'm showing now, my loadout is the stock wrench, the Wrangler, and the Rescue Ranger. The Rescue Ranger has to be one of my favorite weapons ever in this game for a while. Doing a little spy checking here, because
I'm moving this.
It's better to be more paranoid. So what you see me doing here, it's basically the only way I play Wrench Engineer on Viaduct. Now, by the way, yes, the map is King of the Hill Viaduct. One thing I love about the Rescue Ranger, you'll see right here, repairing buildings from very far away. That way, the little alarm won't be going off and driving me nuts. So, at the beginning of the round, I build up my level 3 sentry to sort of deny area as I'm going. As you saw, the other team had a nice push at the beginning, so I was thinking, if they're going to start trying to go for our spawn, then I'll set up my level 3 and protect this. But it seems like we have a good counter push going, and grabbing off the sentry with my Rescue Ranger. You would not believe how effective it is to grab off your Rescue Ranger and not get caught halfway going there. And here is what I do. I use my little sentry rocket jump with the Wrangler. Using the M2 button to fire missiles at my feet, I get on top of that roof, grab off my dispenser, and we are going. The point of this strategy is to really lock down this roof area here, and this is an area where you will not be endangered by sappers at all. I'm not going to say that you're not in danger from spies at all, because I have been Ambassador Headshot from up on top here, among other things, and you'll notice that I destroyed my teleporter entrance so that I don't get telefragged, because I know that I will get telefragged from on up here. As you can see, I am locking down this area right here very tightly so no one can overextend. A heavy tries to go for my buildings here, and I nope.avi all over him. He does get my dispenser though, which actually clues me in that maybe I should have the dispenser over here. Yeah, that's kind of smart. The only thing that'll actually take damage from enemies is my sentry, which can actually have its shield over it. So, placing my sentry down again, so that it covers more of the area. And yeah, you wouldn't believe how useful it is to have the sentry up here, because nobody can overextend over here, and it keeps them from, you know, interrupting us. It makes this point a really good falling back point. And see that there were some failed charges against it. Sort of nothing really happens over here. And yes, you'll see that there is another engineer who sets his nest down on the ground, and it gets destroyed by power classes every which way. But it also covers more of the playing field. There, blue tries to make their last rush, but it doesn't quite work out well for them because my sentry does cover part of the point. So here's a not full match, just some highlights from other matches. Blue was making their strong push again. I wanted to lure somebody to my sentry. Unfortunately, I got what I wanted, but I still got the scout. I just love it when I very clearly hear a domination line. People don't even expect the sentry to be there sometimes. So that's what happened with that kill. And this demo man gets the other engineer's building, but I say no to you. Spy successfully gets a backstab. Once again, didn't even encounter my sentry. Here's another good tip with this spot and this loadout. I can repair this sentry from far away using my rescue ranger. And look at all the kills that sentry is getting. But in the end, no amount of repairing can outdo a sticky trap. Darn. Oh, once again, tearing things up with my sentry. But somehow, we still managed to lose the round, which was actually really interesting. So, having the ultimate defense sometimes isn't everything that you need. And here is a cautionary tale if you use binds like me, or just careless with the destroy tool. After blowing my teleporter exit, it went back to the destroy tool. I hit 1 to bring out my rescue ranger, and that ended up destroying my sentry. That was not fun. A few more surprise kills. Let's change it up. I was doing well, but I noticed I wasn't making very many points, so I decided to switch my loadout and really wreck some faces. Loadout I am using now is the Gunslinger, the stock pistol, and the Frontier Justice. And despite the Frontier Justice being called the primary weapon, you'll see that I more often use the pistol as my primary, or I'll unload my Frontier Justice and sort of use the pistol in lieu of those 3 shells, because the Frontier Justice's gimmick is that it only has 3 shells per clip, but it stores critical hits for whenever your sentry makes a kill. So, because I'm using the mini-sentry is going to be gaining a lot of kills and assists. Right here, I am crouching to avoid accidentally taking my teleporter. The soldier thanks me for creating a teleporter. Funny enough, when I'm using the Gunslinger, I'm actually more of a team player, because my dispenser is there for my team, and my teleporter is there for my team. And just watch my dispenser, watch my teleporter, all throughout this gameplay. You're gonna see people are using them a ton. So this gameplay is more due to my team being excellent, and less due to me using the overpowered mini-sentry. I did not think that Phlogistonnator Pyro was going to turn around. I thought it would catch him off guard because his 90% damage reduction or whatever was taken out. So my teleporter is up, my teammates are using it, and pro tip, engineers, having a teleporter in a King of the Hill match is not a waste, because you're gonna get people to go near your buildings, and so your teammates are going to be incidentally helping you spy check and otherwise protecting your stuff from harm. And I placed a mini-sentry in a very, forward offensive position, so people would be more distracted by my teammates, and my mini-sentry will pick people off on the way back. Because my team is doing such a good job, I spend more time upgrading my stuff and doing maintenance around my buildings. It's just the worst feeling to lose critical hits for one reason or another. In this case, it's a good problem to have because my team is doing very, very well. Haha! Didn't stop me from getting a kill that time. Anyways, back to my dispenser. I hang out around my dispenser a lot. For some reason, I thought there was going to be a spy. A spy was eventually going to... Wait, what? I got an accidental kill with my Frontier Justice crits. That is fantastic. Anyways, I was really paranoid for spies, because up until then I didn't have to worry about spies. And it seems every single time I extend, I take a really harsh hit. But look at all my team. My team is hanging around my dispenser and my teleporter. This is the epitome of having a good team who knows how to work with their engineer. So in essence, I really didn't do a whole lot of combat engineering. I basically just sat around my teleporter and dispenser and just had my Frontier Justice out in case somebody would come over, which didn't really happen all that often. And my mini sentry is providing excellent cover. Look at me picking off a distracted sniper from far away with guaranteed critical hits. I'm such a professional. But yeah, it's at this point that people start getting wise to my Gunslinger antics, and they start going after my mini sentry. But it's moments like these that I just love. Check out the kill feed. The demo man who was spawn camping my sentry, I dominated him. And then this sniper was picking off my sentry. In the following rounds, he dedicates his entire existence to counter-sniping my sentry, which gets really tiresome really fast, but that is one way to counter a combat engineer, using my crits there to undo that soldier's charge into our camp. And then, if you see your mini-sentry destroyed by a Pyro's flamethrower, it's a safe bet he's still going to be there, and you shouldn't charge in. And I say no to any sort of counter-combat engineering. Bang! 38 points! The rest of this session has been included as a miniature frag video. I had a lot of fun, so expect more TF2 in the future. Until then, game out.